Hummingbirds are among nature's most dazzling and extraordinary creations. These tiny birds, often no larger than a person's thumb, are living symbols of energy, beauty, and resilience. With wings that beat faster than the eye can see, they hover effortlessly in midair, sipping nectar from flowers with elegance and precision. Found only in the Americas, from the icy peaks of Alaska to the tropical rainforests of South America, hummingbirds bring motion, color, and life wherever they go. Despite their delicate appearance, they are fierce, powerful, and endlessly determined. Their shimmering feathers catch the light like living jewels, turning each movement into a flash of iridescent magic. To witness a hummingbird in flight is to see the perfect balance of strength and grace, a reminder that even the smallest creatures can hold the greatest wonders of the natural world. Now that you've met these tiny marvels of nature, let's explore their incredible world even deeper. From their lightning-fast wings to their mighty migrations, here are 15 fascinating facts about hummingbirds that will leave you amazed. Hummingbirds are nature's tiny aerial acrobats. Unlike most birds that rely on up and down wing strokes, hummingbirds move their wings in a figure-8 pattern, allowing them to hover in midair with pinpoint control. They can fly forward, backward, sideways, and even upside down, feats no other bird on Earth can perform so gracefully. Their hovering ability lets them sip nectar from flowers without landing, as if frozen in space. With wings beating up to 80 times per second, they seem to defy gravity itself. Watching one move is like seeing a living drone powered purely by nature. Their flight style is so advanced that scientists study it to improve the design of helicopters and drones today. Hummingbirds are the tiniest birds in existence, yet they're among the most powerful. The smallest of them all, the bee hummingbird of Cuba, measures just about 2 inches long and weighs less than a penny. It's so small that it can perch on a pencil and drink from a flower no bigger than a fingernail. But don't be fooled by their size. They possess enormous energy, speed, and courage. Every gram of their body is built for flight, from their lightweight skeleton to their strong chest muscles. It's fascinating how these minuscule creatures can migrate across vast regions, proving that even the smallest beings can achieve the most extraordinary things. Life for a hummingbird moves at an unbelievable pace. Their metabolism is so fast that it's the highest of any warm-blooded animal on the planet. Their hearts can beat up to 1,200 times per minute, and their breathing can reach 250 breaths every 60 seconds. To keep up with that energy demand, they must constantly eat. If a human had the same metabolic rate, we'd need to consume over 100,000 calories a day just to stay alive. This supercharged metabolism allows them to perform incredible aerial feats, but it also makes them vulnerable. Just a few hours without food could mean death. It's truly a life lived at full speed. Because of their energy needs, hummingbirds are constant diners. They feed every 10 to 15 minutes, visiting hundreds of flowers each day. During these feeding trips, a single bird may drink up to twice its body weight in nectar daily. Each feeding stop is quick, often lasting just seconds, as the bird hovers midair, thrusting its long tongue deep into the flower to extract sugary nectar. They even remember which flowers they've visited and when they'll refill with nectar, returning at just the right moment. This non-stop search for energy defines their daily rhythm, a delicate balance between survival and exhaustion. While nectar is their main energy source, hummingbirds are not just sugar lovers, they are also skilled hunters. They catch tiny insects and spiders midair or pluck them from leaves and webs to get vital proteins, fats, and minerals. These nutrients keep their feathers strong and muscles capable of high-speed flight. During breeding season, when chicks need extra protein, hummingbirds focus more on insects than nectar. It's a diet of precision and purpose, a perfect blend of sweetness and strength that fuels one of the most intense lifestyles in the animal kingdom. The famous hum of a hummingbird comes from the rapid motion of its wings. Depending on the species and activity, they beat their wings anywhere from 50 to 80 times per second, and up to 200 during courtship dives. Imagine moving your arms that fast. This high-speed motion generates lift and stability, allowing them to hover and dart with absolute control. The sound isn't just charming, it's an audible signature of their strength. When you hear that buzz near a flower, it's the sound of life moving faster than the human eye can see. Hummingbirds may be tiny, but their journeys are epic. Species like the rufous hummingbird migrate thousands of miles every year, traveling from as far north as Alaska to as far south as Mexico. The ruby-throated hummingbird even crosses the Gulf of Mexico, a non-stop 500-mile flight over open water. During migration, they nearly double their body weight by storing fat as fuel. These migrations are guided by instinct, celestial navigation, and environmental cues. For a creature that weighs less than a coin, completing such a journey is nothing short of miraculous, a powerful symbol of endurance and determination in nature. Female hummingbirds are remarkable architects. They build tiny cup-shaped nests using plant fibers, soft down, and even sticky spider silk, which acts like elastic, allowing the nest to expand as the chicks grow. These nests are often smaller than a ping-pong ball, carefully hidden on thin branches to avoid predators. Inside, the female lays just 2 tiny eggs, and she alone incubates and feeds her chicks. Every nest is a masterpiece of natural engineering, delicate yet durable, soft yet strong, providing the perfect home for the next generation of these flying jewels. Hummingbird eggs are among the smallest in the bird world, about the size of a tic-tac or a small jelly bean. A mother hummingbird typically lays 2 eggs at a time, each carefully placed in her soft, stretchy nest. She warms them for about 2 weeks until they hatch into tiny, blind chicks that weigh less than a paperclip. Over the next few weeks, she tirelessly feeds them regurgitated nectar and insects, helping them grow until they're ready for their first flight. Watching those fragile eggs turn into powerful flyers is one of nature's most inspiring transformations. Despite their size, hummingbirds have fierce personalities. They are highly territorial and will chase away intruders, even birds much larger than themselves. With sharp chirps, dive bombs, and wing slaps, they protect their feeding zones fiercely. You might see 2 hummingbirds darting and spinning in a blur of feathers, a display not of play, but of battle. Their aggression ensures survival in a world where energy is life. It's incredible how such a tiny creature can have the spirit of a warrior, proving that courage knows no size. While hummingbirds are masters in the air, they're clumsy on land. Their legs and feet are extremely small and weak, adapted only for perching and scratching. They can't walk or hop like most birds, instead, they shuffle awkwardly along branches. But in the sky, they're untouchable. Nature traded their ability to walk for unmatched flight agility, making them true aerial specialists. Their whole anatomy is designed for one thing: to move gracefully through the air with perfect control. One of the most dazzling things about hummingbirds is their shimmering plumage. Their feathers aren't colored by pigments but by microscopic structures that refract light, like tiny prisms. This creates their famous metallic glow that can shift between greens, blues, and reds depending on the angle of the sun. It's a living rainbow that changes with every movement. These radiant feathers not only help them attract mates but also serve as camouflage, blending with flowers and sunlight. Each flash of color is a reminder of nature's artistry at work. Hummingbirds are not just fast, they're smart, too. Their brains are proportionally the largest of any bird, making up about 4% of their total body weight. This intelligence allows them to remember thousands of flower locations and the timing of nectar refills. They even recognize human faces and feeders, returning to the same spots year after year. Their problem-solving skills, sharp memory, and adaptability make them among the most intelligent birds in the animal kingdom. Every flutter isn't just instinct, it's guided by learning and memory. Hummingbirds see the world far more vividly than humans do. They can perceive ultraviolet light in an extended range of colors we can't even imagine. This enhanced vision helps them spot nectar-rich flowers and detect rivals from a distance. Their keen eyesight also plays a vital role in navigation, recognizing landscapes, territories, and even individual humans who feed them. To a hummingbird, the world is a glowing tapestry of colors invisible to us, an ultraviolet paradise designed perfectly for their lifestyle. Surprisingly, hummingbirds have almost no sense of smell. Unlike bees or larger birds that use scent to find food, hummingbirds rely entirely on sight. Their sharp eyes guide them to bright, tubular flowers filled with nectar. This visual dependency explains why they're drawn to vivid reds, oranges, and pinks, colors that stand out in nature. Without needing to smell, their lightweight bodies can focus on what they do best: flying fast, feeding often, and dazzling the world with color and grace. Hummingbirds may seem abundant and unstoppable, but their survival is more fragile than it appears. Across the Americas, their habitats are shrinking due to deforestation, climate change, and the loss of flowering plants. As forests are cleared and gardens replaced by concrete, the delicate web that sustains these tiny birds begins to fade. Without their nectar-rich flowers, hummingbirds lose both food and nesting sites, two things essential for life. But there is hope. Around the world, conservationists and nature lovers are working tirelessly to protect hummingbirds and their habitats. Organizations like the Hummingbird Monitoring Network and Audubon Society study migration patterns, plant restoration projects, and track population changes to understand how to better protect them. Communities are planting native flowering plants that bloom year-round, giving hummingbirds safe feeding stations even in urban areas. Even simple backyard actions can make a huge difference. People who set up clean, sugar water feeders, avoid pesticides, and grow native flowers are directly helping these birds survive. Every garden filled with blooms becomes a tiny sanctuary, a safe stop on their long and exhausting journeys. Climate change remains one of the biggest challenges, altering blooming times and migration routes. That's why ongoing research and awareness are vital. By protecting ecosystems, reforesting natural areas, and teaching others about the importance of pollinators, we ensure that future generations will continue to see these living jewels gliding through the air. Hummingbirds remind us that even the smallest creatures can inspire the biggest acts of care. When we protect them, we're not just saving a species, we're preserving beauty, balance, and the heartbeat of nature itself. From their breathtaking speed to their radiant beauty, hummingbirds remind us of how extraordinary life can be in its smallest forms. They are symbols of persistence, joy, and wonder, creatures that live every heartbeat at full strength. So the next time you see a hummingbird darting through a garden, take a moment to watch closely. In that tiny body beats one of nature's most powerful hearts, a living jewel in constant motion.